Mic check, test, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How are you all doing today? Hi everyone, how's it going? Cliff here with another live stream. Hope you're all doing good. How's our audio? Do we have audio today? My preview doesn't appear to be playing audio, so I'm going to try jumping over to Twitch Land, see if we've got audio. So one moment folks, as I just check a couple of things. I'll make sure everything's working, you know, all very important. Yep, all very important. Maybe I'll pop you guys down somewhere we can chat for a little bit. So usually at the beginning of these streams, you know, we just have a bit of a yarn, catch up, update on things, and then from there we sort of head out and take photos, you know. And of course, if you're new to the stream, hello Hyena, how are you doing? Hope you're good. My name is Cliff. I'm an IRL live streamer who does street photography based here in Auckland, and I've got a YouTube channel where I talk about IRL live streaming and some of the best ways you can get into IRL. Sure. Can you hear me? How's our audio today? We're using the DJI Mic 2 with the iPhone. When we tried it with the Ultra, it sounded horrible, terrible, it sounded awful. But it appears to be much better when we're live streaming with the with the iPhone. Yeah. Yeah. So that's in my little test beforehand. I was just trying it out. So I want to make good use out of this microphone I've got here. You know, down here, DJI mic. It has a windshield, and I bought it with the hopes that I could eliminate the receiver that I had plugged into the phone. So, you know, I would have a wireless transmitter and a receiver plugged into the phone. So you've got a little bit of extra bulk there for the phone. And the hope, or the goal with the DJI Mic 2 was that maybe we could send the signal from the transmitter directly into the phone via Bluetooth. And that's what this microphone allows you to do. But in our tests in the previous stream, we were using the S23 Ultra. The audio sounded like what you'd expect from a Bluetooth headset. So it was very tinny, very high end. It's not much, what's the word, volume? I want to say volume, but more like the audio quality just wasn't very good. But I was pleasantly surprised when I switched to using the microphone with the iPhone. So I don't know what it is that they've done. Maybe DJI worked a little bit more with iPhone, make sure it sounded good there, but then, you know, because there's so many Android devices out there, maybe they kind of gave up on Android world for good quality video. Anyway, so I figured we'll use this microphone for today and see how things go. What's new? Let's see. I made some updates to my setup, of course, like the slideshow. I've forgotten what updates I've done since the last time I streamed. Actually, if I recall, it was broken, so I couldn't even use it last time. Oh, hello, hi, how's it going? Did your smartphone catch the Wi-Fi signal of Belabox? We are actually bonding, so we're bonding with the cell phone and the Wi-Fi, so that is working today. And that's thanks to Belabox. So Belabox Cloud, they have a feature called SRTLA, and as long as the mobile app supports that, then it just does something to magically enable bonding. So all you need to do is just be connected to something, some Wi-Fi thing, like I've got my hotspot in my pocket, and then it'll just work, you know. And welcome to the chat. So yeah, I've got this little guy, this little hotspot in my pocket, and I'm using this to power my support phone here, and also the camera. So whenever I have had bonding on before, the photography part of what I do struggles. So I think it's just too much to send the photos through that. I am a local, yeah. Hi.
I didn't know there was a market.
Yeah, supermarket just in there. Yeah, so welcome everybody. Yeah, welcome travellers from all over. So I got a visitor, a lovely visitor there, just asking if I was a local. And yes indeed, I've lived in Auckland all my life. Oh yeah, last week we tried to do a stream, but I made some changes to the Belabox cloud service. So I had what is called a SRTLA account on my Belabox cloud service, which I deleted because I had I'd uploaded a video using that same account info, and I can't leave that up there showing you all the stream ID and all that sort of stuff. So I had to delete it, but then didn't fully update all my stuff, so things were pretty broken last week. So the slideshow was broken, also the disconnect protection was broken as well. It kept interfering with the stream. So if you guys caught some of that stream, well, I was quite sick and I'm on the tail end of getting better. So whatever I had, the flu, I don't think it's COVID, because usually you're clear from COVID a week later. But yeah, everything broken. I was broken, stream was broken, disconnect protection broken, but they've all been fixed. So I spent this past week trying to get better, of course, and also fix all the things that were struggling last time. Can you tell me where the sidewalk is? Yeah, yep. I think she was just wanted to chat to a local, you know? And I'm as local as well. I was going to say I'm as local as you can get. So I'm a New Zealand Maori, as the indigenous people of New Zealand, but I don't speak the language fluently. I know little bits of the language, my own language. So I guess you could get even more local than me. Sure, everyone. Why don't you connect the HDMI line to the Belabox, the Sony X3000 action cam? A lot of people stream the Bitrate. Yeah, in fact, I've done that. I've done that before. Now, there's a couple of complications I've found personally with having the actual hardware of a Belabox. And if I'm assuming you're quite new to my channel, but in my experiments, mostly on Twitch, it's only recently that I've been putting things on YouTube as well. But the Belabox, you've really got to lock everything down. So you've got lots of moving parts and components, and if any one of those things comes loose, the battery cable, the what else? Battery cable, HDMI cable, anything like that, then the whole thing falls apart. And I had, you know, all the bits and pieces, thanks to a fellow streamer. Not sure if he's still streaming. Who lent me his gear to put it together for him. Gave it a go, and that's what I found. If you've got everything locked down, tight, things won't move, then you're okay for the most part. But also, depending on what parts you use, if you have the old Jets and Nanos, those were very, fickle. So they could shut down really unexpectedly. I think notoriously the 4 gigabyte version was a bit rough. But now they've got new hardware that is much better, more reliable. I wouldn't say that. There are times when a Belabox is better for your setup, you know. Like if you need to bond multiple connections, more than 2, then that's where a Belabox is really handy for that kind of situation. And perfect situation would be if you can get, what is it, live view. So if you've got the funds to get a live view instead, because that's a company that specializes in making those sort of devices, then everything for the most part is locked down. So they run really well. There are people who swear by live views. Of course, there's also the price, the cost of it. And so there's quite a bit upfront you need to pay. So really, those are kind of your options. Oh well, your major ones. So you could stream with a phone, and the great thing what I like about a phone is everything is built in. So within the phone, you've got the encoder, you've got your camera, you've got 2, 3 plus cameras, front, back, ultra wide, maybe like a macro lens. Then you have you've got your audio. The phones do so much, and most people have a pretty decent phone. So that's what the focus of my channel has been on so far. But I want to branch out into other devices, so not just stick to phone only streaming. And I've got the parts for Belabox. Like one of the things that's holding me back was a modem. I've got the hotspot now, which I could use. So that will be coming. Yeah, the Orange Pi 5. I know a good friend of this channel, his name is Midmat4D over on Twitchland. He has that, and he's been using it. The what do you call it, capture card is built into the Orange Pi, so that eliminates one loose part that you could have problems with, and which I had problems with sometimes. You know, if that cable comes loose, or if the USB capture card bends, it breaks, then you know the whole thing falls apart. So that was one issue that I had with the Belabox in the past, let's say. And yeah, it's all a matter of being able to lock it all down. Now the gear I was using, it was on loan, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to lock everything down securely, because you know it's someone else's gear, so you ideally want to screw everything down, tighten it up a little bit more, that kind of thing. And I was working with their stuff that they gave me, which was these kind of Velcro things. And use EVE10 Mark II has RTMP, RTMPS, SRT for streaming. Wow! Okay, that's awesome. Especially the SRT part. So I was only aware of, what was it? The GH5 Mark II. And that had RTMP, and that's about it. That's all I recall. So I was looking at that and thinking, oh, that would be quite nice, and you have something like that. I've used Lumix cameras before, and I was really impressed with them. So that's it's interesting, especially SRT. I didn't think anyone would put that into you know, a camera like that. And Sony's with their stabilization, they're okay. Curious if anyone has actually streamed with it. That's 1K USD for the body. Okay. Well, I might have to think about that one. I wonder if that's what our friend Mitzi has. Now one thing, I just need to turn on the audio for some reason. Maybe this has fallen asleep. No? Okay, I'm going to turn this off. No, okay, it's gone to mute. 1 second, folks. Okay. Connections, no, not NFC, Bluetooth. Disconnected. Okay, we'll try and reconnect this headset. Try and get the audio working again. Okay, is our audio going to work now? Wow. Okay. Okay, Bluetooth, headset, connected. So it says it's connected to my headphones, but I can't hear any audio. It's really weird. So I think the problem is I've used this for too many things. So I have this connected to my iPhone, which I'm using to stream with at the moment, and also connected to the S9 and probably my Ultra, so all three phones. So I think this is confused as to what it's supposed to be connected to. But I'm glad that at the moment it's showing the DJI Mic 2 as the audio source. I'm thinking for some reason it is trying to use yeah, there's got to be a reason why I can't hear anything. Level, brightness. I think we need to sit down for a sec. Let's see, I need to find somewhere where we can put you guys down for a bit. Maybe we'll keep walking. It's only 3,000 is good stream camera. It is very hard to find. In fact, here in New Zealand, I saw the very last one available in a retail store, and online through our version of Trade Me, the Sony X3000, you just can't find it. So yeah, hard to find. I do have the 300, which is the full HD version of the same camera. So apparently it's got all the same bits, but we did a stream. Well, we had access to the 3000 and my 300. And we swapped between one and the other, and according to you guys, well, chat, you noticed the big difference between the full HD and the 4K version, telling me that the 4K was like a lot better, even though I was streaming at 1080p 30. on both. So maybe it was downsampling or just improving the quality, doing something with that. But yeah, if you can find a 3000, it's highly recommended. But now because they're so hard to find, I mean they're going on almost 10 years old now, still regarded as one of the best streaming cameras to use. And yeah, go for it. Some of those companies, like I think there's IRL Kit and a couple others that have found them, and you can buy it as part of their packs, backpack kits. But yeah, that's the other sort of obstacle for someone wanting to get into IRL, is the cost. So even with a cheap backpack, you're still spending a couple $100. So for the Sony camera, I think my one new was 500 New Zealand dollars, so about 200 US. And then you got the Belabox, the components can cost around $200 for the, what do you call it? For the video encoder. So that can cost another 200, and then there's just so many other bits and bobs. HDMI, a capture card, cables, batteries. So you know you've got all those upfront costs, and then you might only stream like 1 or 2 times, and that's it. Whereas if you use a phone, you know, you try it out, see if you enjoy doing it. If you don't, then you know you still got your phone, which you're going to use as a phone. But if you buy all that stuff and you maybe only use it once, and you got to do something with all that stuff. So that's why I recommend for most people, try out your phone first since you've already got it, and then from there build up, go to Belabox, or maybe eventually go to like a live view if you've got the funds for that. Everyone's situation is going to be different, you know. So weather here, excuse me, yeah, weather here has been getting colder. We're the opposite of our friends on the other side of the world, where it's very sunny and hot. Colder, and in fact, I think that's probably how I got whatever I've got, just from not wearing enough clothes. Not putting enough layers on, underestimating the weather. So yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty good. It's just this nagging cough. Sure, everyone knows what that is. It's a cough that just won't go away. And I've tried everything. Cough syrups, cough lollies, lots of water, what else? Orange juice, fluids, you name it. Tried all of it. Thank you, I know it's important. Oh, hey. Whoops. Now, is that Bill? Look up. How's it going? How are you doing? Hope things are good. I tuned into one of your live streams. I was lurking in the background, having a bit of a nosy, seeing how your service, your live streaming was going. It looked like you're doing all right. Excuse me. Sorry about all this coughing. Hope you're good this weekend. 2 DJ mics. I'd use a Rode lavalier. Oh, okay, nice, no worries. Yeah, Rode mics are pretty good. They're pretty good. I'd like to use like a lavalier mic. I'm not sure if you can see the. Can you see the DJ mic under there? Now, one downside to the setup that I'm using was we're using the transmitter directly into the phone. We don't have any of the cool features There's no 32-bit mode, of course. It's only useful after the fact. If you wanted to re-edit the video later on, then you could turn down any audio that was clipping. So we don't have that, and the other thing was noise reduction. So there's nothing there either. I thought about adding some noise reduction in OBS, but I think I'll leave that. So it should be really just the audio from the mic that we're getting today, and then you guys can tell me what you think about it. I have added a couple of filters, but they're more to do with bringing the volume up, and also an EQ filter to add a little more sort of bassiness to the audio. Whew. Hasselblad. Ah, okay. Old film camera that shoots full panorama. It's so cool. Crazy. Hasselblad. That's a brand. Who bought them? Wasn't it DJI? Didn't they buy Hasselblad? I forget who. Very, very cool. Our audio is still not working. I have to rely purely on what I see here on the screen. Now, I've made some adjustments. One of the cool things I like about Moblin, I'm not sure if they added it since the last time I used it, but now you can reposition the text, so you can move it down, and also you can change the width of the text as well. So whereas before the text used to go right across the screen, and it'll be underneath the buttons for changing the camera to go from back, front, etc. And I couldn't read some of the messages, like from YouTube chat. I was kind of going, oh, can't see the chat there, sorry guys. And then by the time that chat had moved up, so it was above the camera, I'd forget about it. Yeah, but this is much better. I don't know if that's an update they added recently, or if it was there all along, you know. Still no way I can really pop you guys down yet. I'm going to do our test photo, do a couple of other things. We'll find somewhere. Oh, that looks like a spot. It's in the car park. Okay, let's try this. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. So like this bin thing here, so I'll pop you up on that. 1 second, folks. The tripod's a little bit in the water, but that is okay. Putting it onto Moblin. Okay, did test stream with that, and it's great. Apple Watch features, just really had to stabilize an iPhone. Yeah, of course. The iPhones have really good stabilization anyway, but there's something about the Moblin app where it kind of doesn't have the stabilization that like Larix or what else is there? Streamcast Pro have. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, so I'm using Moblin now with my gimbal, and it's a lot better. I've also got a feeling it might have something to do with newer iPhones versus older iPhones, but I'm sure when I used the iPhone 11, which I've got, it is just checking the battery, 50%. I think I might have to plug you guys in while you're there. 1 second, guys. Pop. Okay, so I just plugged you guys in and kind of tugging at the gimbal a little bit, but hopefully we're going to be okay. I have to blow my nose for a second. Maybe I'll mute. Oopsie. Okay, that's not good. Hoping that's not wet. So it kind of pulled out. 1 second. Okay, alright. Hotspot, why am I on that? Okay, we don't want hotspot, so we'll click done. Okay, I need to find out what's happening with our Try to reconnect our headset. So Bluetooth is back on. Bam. We're going to have our audio working. Okay, connected. Play. I think we might have to go BRB for a little bit. So I've got a feeling that this headset keeps trying to connect to here. So I'm going to turn the Bluetooth off on the iPhone. KB, hello. Hope I pronounced that properly. Just arrived. Who cares about this test? DJ mic 2, but without that receiver. Yeah, I know, right? I tried it with the Ultra and the audio was not great. Kind of shit so far, thank you. Okay, alright. So I'm going to try to turn the Bluetooth off. Maybe we won't go to BRB. So I'll do it from the little swipe down menu thing. So let's try that. Bluetooth. Oh no. Oops. I also turned off the DJI mic. Okay, not what we wanted. Let's see if I can get the audio working back on this. Bluetooth. Try to reconnect. What? Come on, work. Yeah, silent. Getting no audio at all. What is going on? So I'm just going to type a message into thing IRL chat. Right, I'm going to turn Bluetooth back on over here. See if we can get the mic to reconnect to the DJI mic. Not yet? Okay, no. I think we might have to go BRB then. Let's see, J11, J12. Also bought the 12 for the phone. No, it's messed up, but really good. Yeah. So what I like about the J12 is the small form factor. Actually, there's so many reasons why I like it. You know, small form factor. It's just a receiver, plugs into the phone. I've got it all in the video. Pass-through charging to keep the phone charged. No extra splitter cable thing. What else? Heaps of reasons. Good audio. It has noise reduction. So it's got a lot for that one little thing. Okay, let's reconnect to the this microphone here. So I think at the moment we're using the iPhone audio, which would be okay, but not great. Okay, one moment. As you can see, it's a very wet day here in Auckland, New Zealand, which is actually good for us. I thought about streaming using the Streamlabs app, which I've used a few times. It's got disconnect protection, a few other things that I like. But I thought, let's try streaming from the Larryx Broadcaster directly to Twitch. And what I like about streaming directly from the Larryx Broadcaster app, I can record the stream. Yeah, so while we're streaming at 720p to Twitch, I'm recording as well at 1080p. When you stream directly to Twitch, you have to stream at H.264. The video quality may not be as good as if I could stream using H.265. Are we still connected? I got an error message here, it looked like we dropped out. Luckily, I'm recording. Have we lost the signal? Uh-oh, disconnected. So I've got a little microphone there. I did an unboxing the other day, and I think I've got it in the correct mode for good audio. Yeah, but that means I can, step back a little bit, and you guys should be able to hear me pretty well. Oh, I haven't talked about my gear. I probably should do that first. So let's pop you guys back into the tripod. So, Sony a7 III with the 35mm f1.4. I was going to... Welcome back. Okay. Are we good? Are we back? Okay. Right, okay. So I've got our audio sorted again. Microphone is the DJI Mic 2, which is under here. Okay. So there's DJI Mic 2. And then the headset is connected to my support phone so I can hear you guys. Right, let's see if we can take a photo of you guys so I can show you the setup. That's always like the traditional photo, right? Remember to smile. So very important that you smile. Okay. Are you smiling? I don't think it's smiling back there. Remember, it's not going to work if there's no smiling. So cheese. Cheese, everybody. Cheese. Big teeth, big teeth. Cheese. Excuse me. Let's check our FTP, see if it's working. Connecting. Not sure if that's a good sign. Just checking the chat as well. Yep, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. Oh, actually, I think the J11 is where it's just one transmitter, one receiver, right? Whereas J12 has two transmitters, one receiver. Okay, Alright, I'm just going to turn down the preview audio, it's throwing me off a little bit. I just need to make sure that it's on and it's working. I actually quite like the sound, hey? I think it's alright. What do you guys think? Now that I can hear it, yeah, I think this is usable, this is workable. As you might notice from the photo, there is no receiver plugged into the phone. So what you see on the side, that is my little magnetic attachment. Oh yeah, one of those updates that I did with the slideshow, the voting system is silent now, so only do something if you actually type in a number. So if you want to vote on a photo, if you think their photo is good, great, so you vote, type in 1 in chat. I've tested this on YouTube, it should work there as well. So you just type in 1, just the number, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 meaning it's the perfect photo, which that clearly isn't. It's clearly not the perfect photo. But yeah, you could type in a number. The chat's not going to say anything unless you type something in. So that's what I call the silent mode now. So yeah, if you type in a number, vote for a photo, then it's actually going to rank that photo. But otherwise, if you don't do anything, there's no pressure, then it just carries on. It doesn't give it a score. So yeah. Maybe I'll try it. See, so nothing at the moment. If I'm going to type 5, that's not a 5. You'll see there that it says Cliff Gauge code of 5 for perfect. 1 perfect vote so far with a taco. Thanks. And it'll have a response whether you're typing in YouTube chat or in Twitch chat. So yeah. So there it goes. It says right at the end, thank you for voting. Here's how that photo scored. 1 perfect vote, 1 total votes, final score 45.42. Type 1 in chat to vote on the next one. So yeah. So whereas before it said all that stuff right at the beginning, please vote now. It's only going to say that if anyone votes on a photo. So I like that. So to me, I think that's much better than the old way. So you can vote on any photo, you don't have to if you're not watching. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll take another photo of our setup. Now what did we want to show? Oh, so I can show you on here where it says DJ Mic 2, and then we'll see the bonding on the other side. So let's see if we can get that in the photo. Shutter speed could be a bit brighter. We're at 4,000. Too close to focus. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Smile. Okay. Let's give it a sec. And oh, I didn't bring my Ultra today, so I can't do the 2 cam thingy. If I had that other phone, then I could show 2 cam picture-in-picture mode, and then actually sort of bring the other phone up so you can see all these things that I'm looking at. That's it. Suppose we can carry on, right? Nice, yeah, nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see, slideshow updates. So let's see. So if I start a slideshow, it's not always going to start from the very first photo. That's how it originally worked. So if we exit out a photo, let's say number 20 out of 50, exit out and then resume, it's going to start from where it left off. I think that's a much better system. Start from where it left off, and then if we take a photo while the slideshow is on, that's going to get added to the list, so that's working. But you can't vote on a photo if I'm in slideshow mode, so I have to not be in slideshow mode if you actually want to vote on a photo. So if I'm doing something cool like cosplay photography or photos of people, then remind me, say Cliff, exit out of slideshow mode. So anything you would like to vote on. But yeah, if we're having connection issues, that's where I'd put it into that. So that would be really helpful, I think. Let's see, what else? So I've noticed as well, chat can die down. So usually once they get to about the 45-minute, 1 hour mark, so chat sort of gets a bit quiet. So what it's going to do is if there's no chat for 10 minutes, it's going to prompt me to end the stream. I think it's a good time to wrap things up, because I think 10 minutes without a chat is quite a long time. And yeah, so just to let you guys know, so please do say something in chat if you're lurking or whatever. Questions mostly, not just what do you call it, not just say I'll say one or just some random thing. Cool, hi Farouk, how's it going? How are you doing? Word, yeah, or say word. Try and say something to add to the chat, but keep the chat going, because that's supposedly good for, or something. Yeah, there we go. That is something indeed. Yes, thank you, Hyena. Let's say word or something. Voting bot. Oh, okay, it's something that I've had in the stream for a while, and that's when I take a photo. If you like the photo, if you'd like for that photo to be shared to Instagram, then you can vote on it. So it's a voting system. It's like an interactive game of sorts that I came up with, and that's where, you know, I'll go out, take photos. If you like the photo, you go, wow, Cliff, that's a cool photo, and you just type a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 being it's like the perfect photo ever, and 1 being okay. So so I did a little quick demo of that before. Just keep an eye on our battery. Looks like running low again. Cool. No, it's all custom made. So it's built into the system I made for photos. But I bet one day someone might be able to do that. Have a bot that does all this. Let's go. There we go. That's the one. Alright, okay. Just getting my charging cable here. So it's a little magnetic mount. Love this. Great idea. I'm going to plug that in because our phone was at 50% when I started. Let's see, okay, just making sure I didn't leave anything behind. Very important. I'm always leaving like lens caps, bits and bobs. I've lost windshields. What else have I lost? All sorts during my live streaming adventures. So there's a couple of new channel point redemptions now. If you want to have a look at those, channel point redemptions is a Twitch thing. So if you're on YouTube, maybe have a nosy at my Twitch to see what channel points we've got. And comments heavy. Ah, very clever. I like it. Great one. But you know, it might be off by 1 second. It'll be too late. Should do it a random time. You might need 10 bots, you know, so I might catch on to you and say, what is this bot thing that keeps jumping into chat that says word and something, and then it'll just be all these comments, word, something. I'll try Moblin on an iPad using the Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah, I wonder if there are any features that you don't have in the iPhone app. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for the follow. Mesh Howl. Thank you. Appreciate it. Whew. So we're just walking around Auckland, my big little city here. It is very cold. Actually, it's not that bad, but it's very gloomy, and it has been cold. I'm still on the tail end of recovering from a flu, cold or something, I don't know. Had all the symptoms, but I couldn't go another week without streaming. I really wanted to jump on and say hi to you guys. So I felt pretty bad when things fell apart last week, and then some of you guys saying, Cliff, you should rest up, get better. And I probably could have done that again this week, but no, gotta jump on. Yeah, so I'm much better, a lot better than I was last week. I want to ask about Streamlabs app. Okay, yeah, sure. What would you like to know? I've tested almost all the apps. I wouldn't say like thoroughly, but their main features. Streamlabs is good if you just want something quick and easy to jump online and stream, and if you're only going to do it maybe once or twice a month. Did I get tempted? I did. I got tempted and actually pressed the button to buy something which I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I have something to share with you guys. It's going to take another week or two, so it takes a while for us to get anything here in down under land. But yeah, that for us was around the 16th or 17th, a couple of days ago. Amazon Prime Day, and they had a lot of specials. And there was one thing in particular that had been newly released, and it was a bit too hard to say no to the deal because I think it was 20% off, so it was cheap. So yeah, excited to play around with that, give it a go, you know. So stay tuned. Same alert box. Alert box. What kind of alert box? Let me look back a little bit. Desktop app, Streamlabs app. Well, Streamlabs, they had their own alert system, so you can pick and choose any of their alerts. They're very what's the word? Recognizable. That's what I want to say. So if you're someone who's seen Streamlabs alerts, you go, oh, okay, yeah, that's a Streamlabs alert. And for most people, that's fine. You know, that works great. But if you're someone like me, who just wants your own custom everything, then you'd want a third-party overlay or alert, or to make your own. And you can't really do that with Streamlabs, I think. Yeah, so Streamlabs, and I don't blame them, they want you to use their stuff. And then ideally, for you to subscribe to their service, which is called Streamlabs, not Prime, it's got a name, something. Thank you, Hyena. Maybe I should add a timeout to anyone and type something. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, so I need you guys to sort of be a little more active in chat, please. You know, just ask a question here or there. That's what I'm here for. Like Streamlabs, great. The setup that I've got. To buy anything, yeah. Chat activated. Prime, yeah, that's right, thank you. I knew it had a name that was very familiar. Yeah, so their service, subscription service, I think it could work out pretty cheap if that's all you want to use. So Streamlabs are kind of like your Apple of the streaming world. So they build everything to make it really easy to get up and running, right? But then you kind of have that look that's associated with Streamlabs. There isn't, at the moment at least, much customization with it. So yeah, if you want that kind of thing, they're great for that. And that's my fallback plan. So if excuse me. So if all my stuff breaks, then you know that's an option. I could just go to Streamlabs. Watching any new shows? I don't really watch shows. I'd rather watch people talking about watching shows. So their reviews of a show, and if their review is good, then I might watch it. But most of the reviews I've seen, everything's kind of bad. Yes, there's not much out there that's pretty good. Although there was one thing I kind of liked that I watched. What was that show? Oh, okay. Severance. Just based on this sort of review show about, what was the topic? I forget. And they're in season 1. I think as far as season 1 goes, they do have a mystery box, and the way that they answer it was pretty good, and they still set up things that could lead into a second season, and I think they did get a second season. But that was an interesting sort of sci-fi-ish series, also kind of religious too, religious sci-fi sort of aspects to it. Disconnect protection, it does, yeah. So if you just want a really simple disconnect protection system, then Streamlabs Mobile has that. I actually sent them a message asking if you can customize it, maybe have a clip there, and at this stage, not yet. So maybe they will eventually, but I wouldn't hold out for it. Come out and yeah. So the concept was great. They had the whole mystery box thing, and I hate mystery boxes normally, but I think they also gave you answers. And like one of the reveals at the end of the season I kind of predicted, so they didn't make it too hard that you wouldn't guess sort of some of the characters. Oh yeah, watch Fallout 2. So Fallout I liked. Let's see, I didn't love it, but I liked it. I particularly liked the sort of 50s aesthetic about it. Oh, and their opening scene as well. That was really a good hook for you to continue watching. Yeah. Oh wow. Got a choir here. See the choir back there? Pretty cool. So there you go, there's 2 shows that I've watched, but almost everything else has it's not been that great. Not worth sort of investing into. Whew. So back to Streamlabs. Yeah, that's why I have my video, and it's my most popular video on YouTube. And that's the one on the easiest setup for IRL live streaming using Streamlabs. So if you want something easy that you can just use today, then that's a great way to get into it. Dark matter, haven't heard about it. It isn't, so I'm not sure. Not sure what's happening over there. You know, we have Christmas like everybody in December, and you know, we've got choirs for that, but maybe there is maybe a performance or something happening. Check it out, dark matter. Okay, all right, I like the name. Got a great name. Wonder if I have seen it. I'll probably look it up and go, oh, actually, yeah, I've seen it. Right, thank you for the recommendation. I'll have a bit of a nosy. Yeah, it's too bad we didn't stream yesterday because it got really foggy in the city. And I was looking outside while I was coughing in bed and stuff and go, oh man, this would have been a really good day to stream because all the tops of buildings are all foggy, and this is the middle of the day too. And I was hoping that it would be foggy today, but don't think so. Don't think it's going to happen. I realized when I saw that yesterday that this is kind of the time of year when we'd get fog. And in previous years, I think the last 2 years, I've done early morning streams, and you know, end of July, August was when I first noticed that this was our foggy season, if we have one. Whew. Feels good to get outside because I've been home all week, haven't wanted to get outside and contaminate people. I think I need to pop you guys down again. But yeah, it's just good to get some fresh air, you know. Do you ever do photo walks without streaming? Do I? Yes, definitely. Definitely do. When was the last time? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I know. There was a protest in the city. I just grabbed the gear and then went out, took some photos. But lately, there's been protests, a lot of protests. So, you know, it's not really that special. When I sort of walk outside, walked out to Commercial Bay, and there's another protest there. So I'm like, oh, okay. I think, yeah, I shared those photos on my Instagram a while back. I'm trying to avoid the ice skating rink because they'll have some copyrighted music play. Yeah, so that one was probably one of the first of, wow, what seems to be weekly protests we get now. So it'll be something like that. Oh, fog. So there's one time when it was just foggy, and I really didn't want to set up a streaming gear to go out, and you know, and also I was running out of time. So it usually takes me like maybe almost an hour to get ready for a stream. You gotta make sure all the apps are open, put on the right kind of gear, get this, get that, double check, make sure the settings are all right. So it can take up to that long. And yeah, so I saw that it was foggy, and it was probably like 5 in the morning, and the sun will be up at around 7 here. And once the sun is up, then the fog disappears really quickly. So you've got to try and beat the sun when you're doing early morning fog photography. I was thinking, oh nah, I'll just go out, just head out, take some photos. So some of those times, I'm sure they would have been great to stream. You know, you guys be able to see that process and just join me on that. But I think we eventually did them anyway, you know. Eventually got around to doing an early morning foggy stream. No one was around. It was super quiet and chat. because it's, what, 12 hours earlier than when I'd normally stream. But that was kind of nice as well. I think I might have had maybe 1 or 2 people, my regulars, who would pop in and say, oh, hey, Cliff, what are you doing streaming now? What's this? What's this all about? I don't think I'll be doing a foggy morning stream this year. But I got a feeling that I'm not going to be able to shake this cough off for, I think it's going to linger around for maybe a couple of weeks. It'll be one of those. Otherwise, I'm actually pretty good, health-wise. Yes, there. Yes. My partner's really into US politics, but I just I just can't stand it. I hate politics. I hate both sides. I hate all of them. It's the same here. So whenever someone brings up politics, I say no, turn that off. Don't want to watch that. Yeah. Yeah, so I hate both sides equally, if that helps. So that's where, you know, there's a left and a right side everywhere. There's your conservative and there's your liberal, right? And I'll freely admit, they're usually idiots. The whole lot of them. And if you're local, I love you. Please don't come after me. But a word, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I just can't do politics. Fantastic investment for Auckland. Like just like a hometown. Oh, nice. Clean, functional, multicultural as well. Well done. Oh, thank you. Well, that's what I do. I love to show you guys my big little city. Yeah, it's not that big, but it has a lot of charm, and that's why I love it here. So I say this a lot, but as much as I've travelled, I just can't see myself living anywhere else. Maybe I could stay somewhere else for a little bit, but to me this will always be my home. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would recommend around December. So December is our summer, and yeah, December to about March. So if you want sort of warmer temperatures for Auckland, and warm for us is 26 degrees Celsius, which is nothing. So yeah, it really isn't much. Oh, the voting I do. Okay, alright, thank you, Aina. Hooray, yes, I get it. I still vote. You know, you have to vote. So I just choose the least annoying side. Excuse me. Is she? Yeah, vote say no. Okay, got it. What about Fuji? Does Fuji get a vote? I haven't taken much photos. Alright, I'm not sure if you noticed, but we've got the 85mm today. Oh no! Why? Oh! Whoa! I see like the perfect side. I've got to get a photo of the side. I'm going to tease it for you guys. I think we have to change our are we on highlight priority? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. So it's a great photo, guys. Alright. Hopefully that pops up for you. Hopefully. I want the sign. Why not take it? Ah! Yes, I see what you mean now. apparently we're still expecting stock here. Oh, okay. Alright. A yellow box. Now, just checking. Do you guys see? Can you clearly see what that sign says? The best shot. Now, if you want a large sort of preview of it, there's a channel point redemption where you can make that larger, full screen. Okay, so just letting you know. That's on channel point redemption is a Twitch thing. So I really want YouTube to have their own equivalent of channel points. Yeah, so if you want to see that full screen version of that, then there's a channel point. Just saying, just saying. Just saying. Show latest photo. There you go. Just waiting for it to pop up. Hooray! Beautiful! I know. I want that time. I want it. Since when is it not taco time? That's the question. Beautiful. Yes. We here are all lovers of that glorious meal called a taco. Loves our tacos here. Alright, does it have the highest score? That's the question. So I'll try that, try a little command. This is going to bring up the highest score. Arriba, how's it going? How are you doing? Are you good? Just waiting for the preview. There we go. So there's our top photo for today. Oh boy. We're quite light on photos today. I should try to take some more. Should try. I don't like this wall for some reason. Actually, this door too. I have to stand way back, get a photo of this. Can I get back far enough? Nope. All the way back here, I think. And well, the weather's been a bit meh. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, not a fan of this weather. Right, let's try the hard one arm. Yeah, I think for the most part I've been okay. Just been sick, had this nagging cough, had all the symptoms, fever, aches, you name it. Just been trying to shake it off. But besides that, I've been good too. Whoa! Good to hear you good. That's the one, bro. But this has been the furthest I've walked in like a week. I've just been stuck at home, trying to get better. I think you just got to get outside, you know, get some fresh air. Ooh, dewdrops. Oh, nice. Taking photos, I hope I am. Hello, CJ. How are you? Ziegler. Welcome to the chat. Oh yeah, I found a little workaround so that I can hear YouTube chat. So I have my username, Cliff Creates, I can hear. So whenever someone types something in YouTube chat, it actually relays that to my TTS. So it's something I tried to get working last week, but that didn't work. So now I've got a workaround for TTS for both YouTube and Twitch. Lots of photos. Nice. Had a bit of a nagging cough as well. Oh really? Oh man. But what is it? It's sort of going around, eh? This sort of nagging coughing. When I've had one before, it can take weeks to get rid of, and then I just kind of forget that I had it. So I hope it's not the same sort of thing. Just bought the new Starlink Mini for your storm chasing streams. Nice, nice one. How is it? Storm chasing. We don't really have that kind of weather here, but I'm very envious that you get that. On a taco diet, okay, Hyena. Good one. I don't think it has changed since the last I recall. Yeah, so it's real good, yeah. Just the fresh air and just the exercise is good too. I felt like my whole body was starting to get stiff and was aching because I was so stagnant, you know? It does. Yeah. There's a Twitch streamer who pops in chat. His name's called Razorfan, or Ray Cleveland, on YouTube, and it's that season for him. He's in what part of the US are you in, Ray? It's on the tip of my tongue. Where are you from, Ray? Where are you, Ray? Come in chat. Say hi. Arizona. And it's got a funny name. Excuse me, sorry guys, sorry about the coffee. Never gets stale. Just gotta keep on flowing. Ah, nice, I like it. So, Tucson, I got it. Now I say that's funny because, yeah, because the way it's spelled, you would assume, not knowing the place, that's pronounced Tucson, you know. So I think that's kind of funny. Funny in a not funny way, you know. I think it's quirky. You know, Tucson. And you get immediately corrected by a local. So, oh, well, it is Tucson, not Tucson. I am fairly certain that I must have mispronounced that. Yeah, just is it? What about Auckland? I suppose if you'd never known how to pronounce it, you'd probably be confused by the A-U-C-K. So how do you even pronounce that? A-U-O-O-O-Ook. English is a weird language. Let's just admit that. It's just the culmination of lots of different languages, and it's trying to adopt the pronunciation rules for all of them. So I feel sorry for anyone who's trying to learn English, because I feel your pain. As a native English speaker with our own version of English, I understand. What the? Hyena? What is that? $75? Thank you. So they go towards the Fuji fund. I actually do have an account that I'll put aside any money that I make. Little $10 here and there is going into that. I can add that to that. Okay, alright. The rain is bad down south here. Oh, okay. Well, that means that the weather might come our way. Usually it doesn't. Word. It really is. Usually the bad weather for us comes from west and then pushes towards the north. So it goes like from west this way and then north. South, I don't think it usually goes south to this way, but I bet it will. We're gonna find a way. Thank you, Hyena. Thank you. Word. Sure. Sure. Put it towards the Fuji fund. I've saved, actually, I think $75 so far. So we've doubled the fund already. I haven't sold that lens. I still need to relist it. I've just been sick, so it's been sort of low priority at the moment. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are so cool. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. So even if you can't like donate or, you know, following, subscribing to YouTube, it all helps. When you share the live, that helps too. So appreciate everyone. What a lens! Oh yeah. So in fact, this lens that I'm carrying with me that I'm taking photos with, the 85mm I'm selling. So I'll show you. Selling there, the beast. So it's a Sigma 85mm 1.4 E-mount. It is the DGDN model. That it is for mirrorless cameras. They had one out before that, which was what was it, HSM? It was a lot bigger, heavier, and the flange distance was different as well. So this one, I think the flange distance is closer. I forget, but yeah, the original was something like 1.1 kgs, and it's a boss lens. It's my favorite lens too. I love this lens, the look it produces. But for IRL street photography, I think I want something that's more suitable to that kind of photography. So this kit is pretty heavy to carry this around, you know. Look at this. So that is about like 1.2 kgs, something like that, to carry. If I had something like the Fuji, that'd be nothing. I feel like carrying like a pencil around. And I also really want to play around the looks that it has, those Fuji looks, film looks. I think that'd be so much fun. I just wish it had an 85 look on there, you know, like a little attachment thing. They've got a 50mm. Yeah, I've figured out a way that the Fuji photos will pop up on stream, just like the ones with the Sodi. Yeah, and that's primarily what I do now, street photography. That's where I want to go. And you know, for things like what was it, that event? Yeah, Armageddon Expo, when we went to that, did a live stream. You know, I couldn't use the 85mm because you need a lot of space to be able to take a photo. So I'm stepping all the way back, you've got people walking in front of me. So that's where, you know, the Fuji would be great in that kind of situation. 35mm normally, and you could put the 50mm on there, which would be a little bit better. I think the aperture is f2, but still gives you a decent amount of bokeh. And the focusing has improved on the Fuji versus, well, the 6 versus the 5. That was probably one little critique I had of the 5. Mount for other lenses. Well, with the Fuji camera, it is, you know, it's not interchangeable. So you've got what you've got. You won't be able to switch, use a different lens on there. So for that, you probably want to go for the X-T4. I think they've got X-T5 now, which is basically the same camera, a little bit bigger, interchangeable, and I think it's got a few other things that the X100 doesn't have. But yeah, I just want to go completely light. Ryko, super popular with street, just no viewfinder, and it's got looks like Fuji. Okay, interesting. Oh, but it also needs to have that thing, that feature that I want. So there's a couple of things I like about the Fuji, is I can seeing the photos and those will pop up on stream. But also, if I get the right kind of printer, I could print with it as well. But it's a very specific and old school printer, not the newer ones. So those are two things I was kind of wanting to be able to do with my Sony, and the Sony doesn't have that ability, but Fuji cameras do. And since I found out that there's a way to transfer the photos, it's kind of like a double win. So it's like almost the perfect camera for what I do. Got those creative looks. The only thing is availability. Let's see. It's like 1,000 USD, yeah. So that one might be the thing. So with that Ryko, wouldn't have the transfer, so photos wouldn't show up, and also the printing thing, I'm certain. Good thing about these things is they really lose value, so don't scratch or chop them. Yeah. So with these ones, I've looked after them. They don't look completely new. And these are a beast. This one here particularly, it's such a solid lens. How are we doing for time? 5:15. Ooh, okay. Let's keep walking. There's a thing on tonight. Good friend of the channel, I'm sure some of you guys might know, DJ Reminisce. It's his birthday. Well, he's celebrating his birthday, 21st of course. You know, like it'll be my 21st this year as well. And he's invited me to come. I've been trying to get better for it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm okay? Be able to socialize with others without getting them sick? I think I'm still pretty sick. It's your 21st as well? Oh well, happy 21st to you. for your 21st. How about that? Yeah, mine is in October. Yeah, I'm celebrating my 21st this year. Funny thing, it was my 21st last year as well. And it has been for a few years. Let's go a couple of hills, get the heart rate up a bit, try and shake off as much of this cough as I can. I think so, yeah. So he tries to change it up every year. It's not always the same thing. Yeah, so definitely recommend. I'm sure you guys are probably following him already. DJ Reminisce. So a bit of a celebrity fella down under and all over. He's DJ'd for lots of different artists. That's pretty epic last year, yeah. Good to catch up with him. Yeah, indeed. Oops. I just need to fix this. Move that down. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, with the bro. But also I don't want to get everybody sick too. And he was even telling me, to say, bro, don't want you coming along making everybody sick. There'll be a red card, Cliffy. He's a hard case fella. Hard case fella. I don't want to get everybody sick either. I tried to shake this cough off, and I think I got well enough to be able to stream today. Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's answer a couple of YouTube questions. So I need to use this time for use this time for something. Okay, so I got a question about sharing the link to okay, so that was on my Streamlabs video, the easiest set of IRL live streaming. And that's basically a playlist on my YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check it out, I think it's called Ultimate something. Thank you. And keep the chat going, appreciate it. Is it actually a bot command you put in there, Hyena? How's our bonding going? Maybe, it might be. I like it. So we've got bonding is going strong. We're at 52% cellular, 47% Wi-Fi. Our DJ mic is connected. I really like that you can see all this stuff up here. It's something that I started to miss when I switched back to one of my other apps. Saying, oh, I can't see what mic is attached. But just having that there is really handy. That would be so funny if it was. Yeah, okay. That would be. And you probably could. I can already, I already know how I could get it working. You're running 2 SIMs. I have 2 SIMs, yes. So what happens with Moblin? So Moblin with Belabox Cloud, if you connect to Belabox Cloud using SRTLA, then that connection type enables bonding. So all you need to do is have your Wi-Fi connected to something else, another phone or hotspot like what I've got, and then it just works. It's crazy. Too late in the code. Jeff PT maybe. Yeah, I love it. Awesome. Well, that's what you know, those AIs are there for. Someone's already made code on it. Ah, yeah. So there is a monthly cost with Belabox Cloud. It's $10 a month if you just want one connection, or if you want to stream with 2 phones, $20 a month, US dollars. As long as you use an app that supports SRTLA, and on iPhone it's Moblin, and on Android it is IRL Pro. So you can choose between those 2 apps at the moment. So I'm sure they might update the list to include other apps that have added it. Like I'm sure with Larix being a premium service now, that they'll be able to roll something out for the Larix peeps. How's our battery? 64%. Okay, let's unplug the wireless charger. So I had you guys plugged into this. Great, I love this. I love this so much. Yeah, Lindsay, what do you guys think? That's what I'm curious about. I'm actually surprised how good the audio sounds for being Bluetooth, but it appears to only sound this good on an iPhone. Because when I tried it with the Android, that's the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, it did not sound good. It sounded pretty bad. But with the iPhone, I don't know, it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna have to listen to it on playback and compare it with a stream where I was using the NZJ12. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with it. In my test, it sounded okay, but we're actually out in the wild. We're surrounded by a lot of background noise and stuff. So it's the only real way to know what it's like. And it's under here. So there's the DJI magnet and the actual microphones underneath my t-shirt. So it's pretty stealthy under there. And it has the windshield on there too. Oh, you're welcome. But it's my first time trying it with Moblin iPhone and out on the street. So it's probably going to take a couple of streams to really have a good opinion on it, and especially for me to listen to the stream later. And you can do the same thing. Because last time I used the NCJ12, and I noticed, I think the audio quality has sort of been diminishing a little bit. I'm not sure why. Like the loudness of the audio seems to be getting quieter and quieter, and I'm sure there must be a OBS thing. Monitoring, I am, yeah. So I've got, here's my support phone with YouTube chat open. So I'm listening to the audio there. And it's low enough so that it's not throwing me off at the moment. But because I'm talking, you know, I'm not really able to listen to the audio properly. If I stop talking for too long, then it just gets kind of awkward, you know. So let's see. I'm just going to say some random words and then go listen to the playback. Okay, so I've only just caught up to it now. So we can't do that for too long, you know. Hello, how's it going? Trying to use a Bluetooth microphone with IRL Pro on my Android. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've tried it with this headset. So I had this connected for the microphone. Not good. It sounded pretty awful. Oh, also my Samsung Galaxy Bud 2 Pro. I tried it with those. Awful. And then with IRL Pro, I also tried the DJI Mic 2 to that via Bluetooth, and it didn't sound great either. So I think this is the best Bluetooth audio microphone that I've had so far. Greetings from Auckland, New Zealand. So just reading through the chat here. A close intersection for a panning shot with the 85? That's going to be like a close-up of people's noses. But yeah, they're intersections. I wish I had the 35. 35 would be better for a panning shot. This is what the panning shot's going to be. Panning shot, this is what it's going to look like. Yeah, too close. I'll try. I'll give it a shot. Oh, also I'm handheld. I don't have a tripod. No. Yes, ideally you'd want like a tripod that you put your photography camera on, and then you can do a panning shot with a video head. Get a nice smooth rotation. When you're handheld, it's always going to do this kind of thing. Moblin doesn't show what music I'm playing using my earphones. Music you're playing? Depends how you're doing that. Yes, so there's lots of different ways you could do it. Can you play music in your headphones and broadcast through Moblin like headphones output? So what you could do, hold on. So you could have a phone, an extra phone that plays audio, and then your microphone picks up that audio. So that's probably the best way for there to be no latency between yourself and hearing that music, is your microphone picks up the audio that's playing on like a little speaker. The way that I have it is that the audio is played through OBS, so I can't hear it until it comes through my preview. So it's always going to be delayed. But that's how I've set mine up. But there's lots of different ways you could do that. Moblin is a live streaming app. Yeah, it's for iPhone. Correct. So it's what I'm testing at the moment, and what I do is I experiment, as you guys have seen, with different ecosystem. I have both an iPhone and an Android. My iPhone is much older than the S23 Ultra. then maybe. I haven't used it enough to be able to compare the drain, but I have needed to plug this in a few times, my battery. So we're at 60% at the moment, and then if we could sort of over time, we could see how long it takes for it to get to 50%. Hi, welcome to the chat. Interesting, yeah. So we'd have to do something like that, a very scientific test to see what the drain is over time from, let's say, 60 to 50%, and I'd have to keep an eye on like the little battery meter. But yeah, that's why I have this thing, this little cable, magnetic cable, so I can just plug it in and give the phone a top up. What I use for the gimbal? Currently I'm using the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. And I want to do a video on it. Oh wow, 21 viewers. Jamo, thank you for the raid. That's on over on Twitch land. So thank you, welcome everybody, hope you're all good. Thank you for the follow as well, Craig Quip. Hello. Hi everyone. Lots of follow, Bingus Bongus. Nice one. Hello, how are you all doing? Welcome to my stream. Welcome raiders indeed. So everyone on YouTube land, if you're wondering what's happening, I'm streaming to both platforms. Kia ora, kia ora. Nice, hi. Hi everyone. We just got a Twitch raid, and that's where another streamer brings their family, brings their viewers over. So we've got 21 viewers who've raided over from our Jamo stream. Tutorials on YouTube, you're welcome, you're welcome. Glad to help. So welcome everybody. If you're new to my stream, my name's Kofi. I'm an IRL live streamer who does street photography here in Auckland, and basically sort of experiment with different types of apps and apps of all sorts to live stream. And I have YouTube videos where I sort of explain the options. So yeah, welcome everybody. And today we're using Moblin, which is an iPhone app. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm trying to churn those videos out as fast as I can. There's a series that I'm currently doing, and it's taken me a little while, especially I got sick last week, and I'm trying to get better so I can get right back on that. So stay tuned, more videos are coming if you're interested in IRL or street photography. But yes, it can be a pretty tough topic if you're just getting into it. What did you guys get up to, Jamo? What did you guys do? You do some IRL or some gaming? Love to know. Yes, I am, yeah. So I'm using the gimbal, which you kind of need, I've been told, for this mobile app. Photography, really? Nice. Play some guitar. I wish I could play guitar. Games with friends, nice. The Osmo Mobile 6. Actually, I might be able to show you. Let me see if I can bring that up. So I'm going to bring up a command called Photo 1. That's going to work. There you go. Have I only taken 2 photos? That can't be right. There you go, so that should be the setup for today. How long does it last? Well, you've got to keep things topped up. With the Osmo Mobile, they say that it lasts 6 hours. In my experience, and that's using the S23 Ultra on the gimbal, it lasted almost 3.5, like I'd say at the most 4 hours. But during that time I did try and top up the battery. For like a 2-hour stream you're fine, you'll be alright. But since I switched to the iPhone 11, which is a lighter phone, I think might actually get that 6-hour time frame. Might last that 6 hours. And we don't have the receiver on there, so it's just really just the phone, so much lighter, Set. Did that work? Did the photo pop up? Welcome in! Yeah, welcome in. Yeah! Yeah, so that's my setup. iPhone 11, older phone. Pretty cheap now. Might be able to get a refurbished one. We're using the Moblin app. And we've got the DJI Osmo 6. Been looking for a best gimbal, which at last can at least last 8 hours. Okay, so there is one that a lot of people have been talking about on YouTube, and I'm actually, oh, there we go, top photo. Nice. Was that on the taco sign? Oh, okay. So there's a new one called the new IRL world. I'll dive in with great information. Oh, thank you. Glad to hear that. You're welcome. A masterpiece. Yeah. Don't we just love that photo? Top photo for today. We've been pretty light on photos today. We've just been chatting, you know, talking about IRL. And I just saw that sign. That's a new sign. That wasn't there before. It was a great find. It just caught my attention. I said, I've got to take a photo. Didn't show you guys or anything until it popped up on stream. Awesome. Masterpiece. So Home have a new gimbal. It's called the iSteady V3. Boast that. That's quite a lot I like about that one. So yeah, I don't want to put any recommendations out at the moment. So I'm still working with this one here, the Osmo Mobile 6, which quickly seems to be replaced from what all the other guys are releasing. Ah, the good neon sign, that's the one. Movable batteries can be good. Yeah, I haven't seen one like that in a while. I don't think anyone's doing that. Wait, your Lancy battery grip power bank? Oh, okay. I've got one. Oh, actually, I got the Codec battery grip, which I haven't used since TwitchCon. Thank you for following. Don't poke the bear. Thank you. Yeah, so you Lancy have a battery grip which has the power port on so opposite sides, so one for USB-C, one for USB-A. The Codec one, the way they put theirs is they put them one above the other, so A at the top, the C at the bottom. So that's the one that I went for. I had to get it specially ordered in, took a while, but I really like the Codec one. But your phone has to be really solid on stabilization to use just the grip. Yeah, I think one of my critiques with most gimbals at the moment is they don't have a power port where the phone holder is. I want to make a video where I bring up the ultimate list for what an IRL live streamer needs from a gimbal. And I'm trying to have it 10 items on there. And then you could rank or score a gimbal based on the requirements for an IRL live streamer. And we could start with this one here, which is the Osmo Mobile 6, and give it a score out of 10. Don't supply USB-C to C charge. Oh, gimbals, right. Well, they should. They need to do that. They need to have a power port. I think the only one that does that is the Insta360. It has a charging port by the phone holder, so you can have a short cable between the phone and that. So they need something like that in order for you to have continuous power without a cable like this one plugged into the phone. So doing that can cause the phone to be yanked. So did IRL stream using Belabox? Nice. Main ISP on your home computer. I was real sad. Oh no. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. You have to, well, You have to stream direct. I don't know how you do that in that sort of situation with the Belabox, because Belabox needs to connect to something. Well, I suppose if the stream ended, and if you're streaming to Twitch, then you could just start up on your phone. Something. Thank you, Ayn. Keeping the chat going. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's where I would just jump on the Streamlabs app on my phone. So even though you don't have a phone holder or anything like that, then you can just start up again and say, oh, sorry guys, this is what happened. I think we'll just wrap up the stream there. Thanks for tuning in. You know, just say your goodbyes and then wrap up. But it's a bit sad when you can't sort of tell everyone what happened. Connect to OBS, go live from it. Yeah, so that would be how you'd use it. But sometimes there are things that happen at home, or you know, where your main streaming computer is, that are outside your control. Power cut, ISP goes down. So usually that connection, that setup is a lot more stable than your mobile one, but things still happen. Bookstore shop. From across the street. Actually, I wonder what it looks like from here. We're pretty close. Egg and spoon. I'm just looking at the books in the store. Electrical engineering, egg and spoon. Okay, let's go across the road. Pretty quiet street, this one. Cozy bookstore. Poultry! Nah, I didn't see any. They all look more like children's books. It's just a baby store. How's things? How are you doing? Very bokeh. Like the whole store outside is silhouetted. It doesn't look cozy. It looks horror movie. We've got horror movie vibes there and cozy bookstore vibes. Yo. Silhouettes. Okay, let's try people walking past. So, are these photos coming through? I'll check the FTP. They might not be working. So remaining 2 images. I might have to restart the thing. Okay, we'll try that. Ooh, it's a bit warm. Let's try restart. Oh, maybe not. Actually, I won't do that because that's going to kill this phone here. Support phone, kill everything. I think the key is not to do bonding. FTP failed to transfer. Okay, cancel transfer. Yeah, and then we'll try it manually. So the reason why I say that is because I don't think my little modem thing can handle too much. Like especially with these photos, when they're sent, they're too large. That's my theory. I was trying to send like 2 megabyte files when we only really need like 600 kilobytes for a 19 by 20 photo. So we don't really need huge files, but it's the smallest that this uploads. So I think because of that, it kind of dies on upload sometimes. But when I don't have bonding turned on, in Moblin, it seemed to work just fine. So I think it's just that little extra, yeah, it's just too much. Didn't work, I'm just checking. Wop, wop, wow. I think I might have to do a failed to connect to FB server, yeah, it's doing that. So let's turn the Wi-Fi off on this phone. So Wi-Fi is off. Just did a quick swipe. So it should only should only be using cellular now. And we'll do a restart of the hotspot. Right, a moment. Let's say goodbye. Then restart. The support phone that has died. Come on, wakey wakey. Oh, yeah. This thing takes about 20 seconds. I think if I had like a Nighthawk, I wouldn't have like this sort of problem. Starting. Okay, right, got one thing connected, which should be this phone here. Should be. Wi-Fi. Okay. Connecting. Alright, back online. So audio is working again, sweet. Just need to bump the preview up. Word! Thank you, Hyena. And what's our battery? 44%. So it's at 60%, right? Ooh. So I've already at 44%. So I'm sure you could probably calculate what the thing is. Right, okay, we seem to be connected again. Reflection! Yeah? Oh yeah, there's a glass door here. There's a Friday night here. So everyone's in pretty good spirits. And it's early enough so that they're not, you know, in really good spirits. You know? It's 5:45. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do a panning shot, I kind of need two hands to do that. Let's try this corner. Right, let's try it on this corner. I'll show you. The focal length of this phone is a lot wider than 85, so we probably will be like looking right in people's faces. Okay, panning shot. So we need a slow enough shutter speed. Are we in manual? Yeah, we are manual. We need to go something like 1/13 of a second, I think. And I think we need to adjust our ISO. (1/100). People walking better. Double. I think that might have been like blurry people. I have a feeling that wasn't slow enough. Okay, not slow enough. Yep, 1/13th of a second, not slow enough. Quarter of a second. Three. Maybe it's just too bright. On Moblin, Belabox, OBS for IRL streaming. I'm kind of doing that at the moment. So the way that I've made my YouTube videos is you can follow along, and I show the steps of how to create a connection, how to do everything with IRL Pro, Lyrics, and Moblin. So I'm showing how you can do those. So I've made it kind of, what's the word? Open-ended maybe, so that anyone can follow along regardless of what system or app they're using. So initially what you'd want to do is you'd want to, is it out of fire? It is out of fire. So 5 being the top vote. Oh, thank you. It tells you at the end. Ah, you got it. 5 is perfect total, 3 is good, 1 is okay. So I don't have bad. Yeah, there's no bad option there. Thank you. Let's go. There's the score. So that one got a 57.69. Then just type 1 to 5 in chat to vote on the next one. So if you want to vote. Cool. Yeah, but I can see how you might think it's out of 10, or it could be A to B, or whatever in the score. Right, here's the next photo. What do we think of this one? Oh wow, okay. Still not slow enough. 1/6 of a second. Oh, that's a horrible photo. I don't like that one. See, it doesn't work with 85. Need lots of space. Maybe be all the way down here, maybe. I shouldn't say that. Of course, you can make it work with an 85. This is a very tricky challenge to try and do a panning shot with an 85mm. You need like a humongous intersection. I think what the good thing about it is if you want that sort of light speed look, you know, the blurry lights in the background, you could get that with this because of the compression on the 85. I go further back maybe. I think we might have to give up on this. I'm pretty certain none of the photos are going to come out great. One hand, heavy camera, no tripod, slow shutter speed. That's not good odds. Hey, did my chat app die? Our chat died. Did die? Wow. I've been thinking about doing a stream where we do long exposures. That's where I'd have a tripod, and I'll put you guys on the tripod, and then we just stream like that. Now something we haven't tried out is the slideshow. So let's just pop that on for a little bit. Make sure that's working. Okay. Remember to keep the chat going. Timer's always going. Gotta say a word or something. Is that music playing? Four photos, okay. I don't hear any music. Have I broken it? Maybe I'll try max volume. Oh yeah, music's playing. Pretty quiet it seems. Unless it's just my volume is quiet. Something. Thank you, Aida. Did it add the new photo? Photo I just took. So I take the next loop. There's a doggo. Oh, something I haven't tried is underslung mode. I think you guys will be upside down if I do that. So I was thinking that would be really handy for something like the dog day out that we went to the other day. Yeah, being able to have it in underslung mode, give it a low to where the dogs are, their eye level. But I think using the app I was using, you guys would be upside down. Now, I'm not sure what Moblin does, so I think we've got to just try it. So what do you think? Do you think you're going to be upside down? Or it'll flip around? Let's try. Right, we'll end the slideshow. This chat seems to be a little bit off. And on my the one on my chat phone. Okay, people are crossing. I'm gonna flip you guys upside down. So are we upside down? Oh, actually I forgot to switch cameras. Okay, so that would have been better. This way, and we'll flip you guys back around again. So what happened? Pretty cool. Did it flip? I think it did. I think it corrected rather than being upside down. Like being a dog. Whoops. I don't know if that's what I was after. Alright guys, I think that's it for today's stream. I think it's been a good one. We've been going for a while, 1.5 hours I believe. So it's been good. So thank you everyone who did tune in today. We had a lot of follows on both sides. So many follows. Don't poke to bear. Kirby Knight, Ashmain, Bingus Bongers, Craig Quilt. Got that raid, massive raid from Jamo, thank you. Marsho, I think that's right. Oh, lots of redemptions. Right, cool. And well, I can only see the what happened on the Twitch side. But thank you everybody. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys. So who is on at the moment in Twitch land? So I can do a raid over there. Share the love, you know. Oh, my raid thing's not here. I have to bring it up in the app. Thank you. Need to get some shelter. So I'm just trying to get into my dashboard. Stream manager. Yeah, thank you guys. So I do stream at the moment every Friday from 3 PM New Zealand Standard Time. That schedule has changed and will continue to change. So if you want to tune in next time, hopefully I'm like 100% by next Friday. I do plan on having a YouTube video out covering no-alps. So if you're curious about no-alps, haven't got that working yet, then I should have that up this week. Usually around Wednesday, could be Thursday or even Friday. I've got the steps to get no-alps working there. I just need to put it into a script, so structure it a little bit, but the main part's been done. And then I do have a couple of YouTube shorts at the moment, so if you got stuck on StreamerBot with the changes that they made a little while ago, then check out those YouTube shorts. So yeah, trying to tune out those videos faster. And there's lots of other things I want to cover as well, especially like gimbals and gear, and maybe the microphone. Pleasantly surprised with the quality on it today. I think I'm just going to continue using this. So I may make a return back to iPhone land. May, you know. So I've been enjoying what the S20 Ultra can do, but there's some things that I missed on iPhone land too. But yeah, we're going to be using Moblin for a bit longer. I need to fully test it, and then I will have more videos on Moblin. But there's specific steps that it does that are different compared to the other apps, so they're all very similar. So stay tuned for all those things. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't have any IRL live streams up at the moment, so I think we might just wrap up there, unless you guys can recommend someone. See you next one, yes indeed. Thank you again, Hyena, for that massive donation. I'll put it towards the Fuji fund. So I'll put a little bit aside towards the impossible camera that no one can get. But they are showing that we're expecting shipment coming in. I've got a feeling it's going to disappear pretty quickly. Ray in the city is on. Oh, okay. Good old Ray. Anyone else? He's an IRL live streamer based here in Auckland, and he shows you the nightlife. So whereas my streams are pretty chill, yeah, I show you a little bit of my city daily life kind of thing. Oh, he's sleepy? Ah, what do you think? Should I raid Ray? Let me bring that up. Donation Thailand uncapped. I'm only sleeping. 192 viewers. Oh wow. Okay, let's send the love to the brother Ray in the city. Did I just get a raid? Hey! Vegas Matt raided with 465 viewers? No way. Vegas Matt, thank you for the follow. Hello everyone, got lots of follows coming through. Big Money Raid, that's the one. Oh my god, that might be the biggest raid I've ever had, I think. That's crazy. How was your stream? What do you guys get up to? Big Money Raid indeed. So many follows, thank you everybody. If you're new to my stream, I assume you are. My name is Cliff. I'm an IRL live streamer based here in Auckland, New Zealand, down under. We've got cold weather down here, and it's a bit wet and all that good stuff. I do street photography, so when I go out take photos, those photos pop up on stream. It's just a little bit about myself. How was the stream? This chat's moving pretty fast. I'm not used to that. Can I scroll up a little bit on this one? No, I can't. First time chatter, hi! Aloha, yes? Hi everybody. What did you guys get up to? Lizzie Senrose, she does IRL. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to raid to another IRL streamer who's on. Now, we've raided Ray in the past, we have. But Lizzie seems like a new one. We haven't raided Lizzie. What's up, Cliff? Videos on YouTube? On the Vegas Match channel. Oh, okay, thank you. 12,000. Well, thank you so much. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about IRL setups. So if that's something you're interested in, check out my YouTube. I'm glad to hear that my videos have helped folks out there, because it can be a complicated, super complicated thing to get up and running. So I struggled with it, and I had a feeling others would as well. So I'm glad to hear that. So wow, Crazy. So many. Oh yeah, and if you have to go, that's cool. Totally understandable. I'm sure it's quite late where you are. We're about to wrap up. Maybe I should do a quick demonstration of what I do with the photos. So this will probably be an okay photo, nothing too fancy. So let's see. Okay, one-handed, just a random photo of Commercial Bay here in Auckland. Onto Larix. Okay. Great to hear. Larix is a solid app. It's what I started with. It was free, now it's premium. But if it's within your budget, it's still a great app to use. You know. Thank you for the follow. QJ's for a great streamer selection. Stay for the raid. Ah, nice. Thank you guys. Is that gonna work? I was hoping that it would pop up on stream. Oh no, it failed. Okay, maybe we'll just bring up the last photo instead. We'll just do that. So when I take a photo, normally when everything works, it'll just pop up like this. Yeah, so that's what would normally happen. As you guys might know, with IRL, you know, things work great, things don't sometimes. And I also have a thing where I can show you the photos that came up. I got a request to do a panning shot with this lens I'm using, 85mm. So I know that's not a particularly great photo because it's also a very zoomed in lens. But I gave it a shot, we tried. And then just show you the slideshow thing. So yeah, when everything's working great and everything's perfect, and then those photos just pop up on stream like this. Okay. One needs good streaming expert to learn the ever-changing tech. I know, right? Yeah, so I'm going through various different applications, whether you're on iPhone or Android, and then giving options. So depending on whatever system you're on, one might work better than the other. And then being able to do little comparisons. So if you're on Android, you could use this one. If you're iPhone, you could use this app. Maybe you could use Moblin is a new app that I've been using. So that's what I'm using today. And then you can do things like so you can type little messages like that, which you can't do on most other apps, though, that I'm aware. That's where I need like a pen. It'll be a little bit nicer. So thanks for the raid, for that crazy raid. Yeah, so I highly recommend you at least check out Moblin, because it's got a couple of cool features that some of the others don't have. Bonding is one, so you can do bonding if you've got Belabox Cloud. You can draw on the screen like you could there, and you actually can control your stream as well. So if you've got poor forwarding set up, you can start and stop your stream from within this app. Everyone is? Oh yeah, I read that one. Okay, so we had a name there that I could raid to. What was that name again? It was Lizzie, right? So Lizzie Senrose, I think. Looks like they're going for a ride. They look nice. Let's send our love to Lizzie Senrose. Okay, everybody. I want to thank you again for the raid, for all those follows. There's so many names. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Yes to you as well. As we say here when we wrap up, we say peace, true, and tacos. We love our tacos, and hope you all have a good one. Aroha, yes. Peace, love to everybody. Hope you all have a good one wherever you are. Have a great weekend. Please stay safe. Try and keep those bugs away if it's winter wherever you are. And take care. I'll see you next time, maybe next Friday from 3 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time, down under. Alright. So many follows. Thank you so much. Adios. Okay, let's walk on out. Thank you, everybody. See you soon.